Hey everybody, we are actually in the eye wall of a slightly stronger Ada. It is unbelievable whipping here.
This old job is always causing stress.
I'm tucking the truck here perfectly.
All I ever do is work. I don't get no rest.
Man, I got some video
first
footage.
night is on the way.
Crazy. Let me see if I can get outside.
Down in trouble walk.
You just wouldn't believe how much rocking the truck is doing. Oh shit!
Oh, man, drunk donkey, IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away.
We're in the eye of Ada here in Key Largo.
Among my friends.
Tremendous
I swear the page goes live.
coming in. Currently. I'm semi-protected here by my truck, so no worries, but semi-protected. I don't want to get the camera wet, and the trees beside me are completely sideways. I'm not sure what the gusts are, but definitely this is the tropical storm. I think we're seeing a little higher gusts. I got the back turned right now, and trying to keep the camera from getting wet. We're in Key Largo. We're in the eye of Ada.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Shelly, what's up? I was playing music. Did everybody hear music? Should have heard music. Did everybody hear music? Did you hear music? There should have been music playing. I don't know why. But anyway, good morning. It's Wednesday in our Daily Brew here. How's everybody doing today? Midweek. Got weather to talk about. Things are starting to brew. That's why we call it the Daily Brew. We talk about things that are brewing. Everybody heard music. Shelly, turn your speakers on. Good morning, Miss Valerie Bauer. So what's happening, everybody? All right. Well, we got a couple things to chit-chat about. Unfortunately, we got strong storms for the upper Gulf today. They have an orange enhanced risk now, which is a 10% tornado area that we're going to show you that could be heading into tonight overnight. Not good. Then we got some weird weather coming up this weekend you're going to want to pay attention to in the eastern mid-Atlantic area. Possibly getting some wintry weather east of the Smoky Mountains. And we're going to be in the 40s here in Florida. I got shorts on and a t-shirt, but not this weekend. Good morning, Ms. Megan. Good morning, Michael Hedgepath. Thank you for the stars there, Mary. Appreciate that. Got a bunch of people from the Keys. Monte from the Keys. Loretta Reed, good morning. Tom Baffa, good morning. Yeah. Nice to have everybody back. Correct. What do you think, Hunter? This little guy, Hunter. Hunter was the chosen dog today. So we're going to say hi to a few people. So this is our Daily Brew. We talk about the weather. Welcome to anybody new. It's kind of slow this time of year, but we get really really busy during the tropics. Obviously, we go live every single day during the tropics, and usually at night when there's a storm and the weekends. But you know, we go live here a couple days a week now, and next week's going to be a little interesting. I'm going to be heading over to Daytona. Probably just be live on Monday, and then that's it because we got some big Daytona plans. Derek, I only saw highlights. I was in Orlando, but I heard it was a wreck fest. What's up, Mr. Eric from down south? Getting ready for some baseball. What's up, Miss Julie Wood? Peggy? My cool story. Down in the Keys, when we were down there filming Ian, apparently we were streaming live and everybody knew where we were at, and a couple locals stopped by while we were streaming, and then we woke up in the morning and we actually had a 6-pack of beer from a local brewery on the tailgate. So that's how cool the Keys were. The Keys took care of us down there with some local brewed beer. All right, honey, why don't you go see your brother now, okay? It's the only Frenchie on the planet that actually purrs. He purrs like a kitten. Crazy, right? All right, we're going to be short and sweet today. I got some appointments I got to get to. Busy catching up things here since I was off last week. So I'm going to get right to the weather. A couple things to definitely talk about. 3 things on my radar we're going to talk about here on the Daily Brew. Daily Brew brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits here in Florida. Gearing up for Daytona weekend. Here's the big news yesterday in case you missed it. Jayski, I grew up watching NASCAR my whole life. Been going to NASCAR races my whole life. Jayski's always was my number one website to go to find out news on NASCAR. And it was so surreal yesterday to see a press release on Jayski for our race car for Daytona. Crazy, right? What do you think about that? So it was all over the news yesterday, but there you go. Mike's weather page and Furman, OSR, Victory Powerline, and Coastal Claims here. Our hurricane awareness machine. Pretty cool press release. The Mike's weather page hurricane awareness machine set to take force known as Daytona on Saturday, February 18th. It's a really cool press release with some quotes and stuff. So big news, man. So we'll be over there. In case you missed it yesterday, we'll be in the pits on Friday. Saturday, we're doing a meet and greet across the speedway at the Sunoco station, 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday. We're going to have Bailey Curry there in the driver's suit. We're going to have Furman guys there. We're going to have maybe some OSR folks there and Coastal Claims folks. State of Florida is going to be there handing out gear. I think Kevin Guthrie might be coming down, the head dog himself from the state of Florida. They're really excited to be a part of this thing, giving away weather radios. And Volusia County EOC is going to be there handing out information about hurricane preparedness and valuable information. So it's a really awesome concept. It's getting a lot of media chatter, and we're really excited about it. So flip on your TV on Saturday. They're in the Xfinity race. And there's a good chance you're going to see our race car on Fox. I think it's on Fox Sports. Pretty cool stuff. Here's the weather today. All right, so this is live radar. This is brewing. This is, we get these big dips in the jet stream here. Whoa. And anytime you get these little low pressure areas start to form here, you get this moisture feeding in off of that Gulf of Mexico. Classic, classic, classic. Seems like it shifted this year a little to the south and a little to the east. It's been like deja vu for everybody across the upper Gulf. Not sure if you guys really are enjoying this or not, but it's like a repeat pattern over and over and over and over and over and over and over. BOGO, 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 BOGO. And we do have an avocado warning. Gas boater, RRC car days. How about that? What's up, Miss Katie? So this is what we got to worry about. Storms. We got an orange enhanced risk. Anytime they introduce an orange enhanced risk, chances are definitely more serious. 10%. So there you go. Jackson, Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi. A lot of Mississippi here. A little bit of Louisiana. Anything in that 5% area likely will be under a tornado watch today. And that's a big area stretching from eastern Texas all the way to Mississippi, maybe into Alabama some. Alabama. But this is going to last through the night. Unfortunately, we showed this a lot yesterday. This line of storms could be setting up overnight hours as this thing comes across. So we're going to get into that more. But we could have more evening, more nighttime tornadoes tonight to worry about. And what's interesting is tomorrow we have another area. This front's going to slow down. And we have storms tomorrow, Thursday, pumping into the upper Gulf there, Eastern Gulf. You know, we see these classic squall lines. And look at up here. You know, our low pressure system is going to be building here. But we're going to actually see the storm chances impacting around the Great Lakes, Indiana, Ohio area too. So could be some storms to watch tomorrow. Tornado threat mainly down south, though, coming in off of that Gulf of Mexico tomorrow. There's your wind and hail. Really no hail chances. Now, day 3, interestingly enough, look, day 3 into Friday, our frontal line is going to stall, pumping in more storms across the Florida, upper part of Florida, central Florida northward, Georgia, South Carolina. So this is Friday. So this is going to be a slow-moving system that could be producing strong storms the next 3 days. Today for sure. Now let's look at some future radar here. Get an idea on that. Let's see if we're still looking at overnight tonight. Definitely looking at overnight tonight storms. So let's just take a quickie look here at the 12Z radar and just kind of get a sense of what's happening. Here's your storms later this afternoon. This is early afternoon. Now we're going to start to see these storms start to bubble up this afternoon coming in off the Gulf. So this afternoon, there you go. Storms across lower Louisiana. And then the main line sets up overnight. This is about 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And there you go. This is around midnight right there. So still looking at this area. This is all overnight tonight, unfortunately, around midnight hour right here. So smack dab up middle, upper Gulf, storms are going to be brewing overnight tonight. That's where, you know, going to possibly have tornado threats overnight tonight. There is a tornado drill, by the way, at 10 o'clock today in Florida. I guess there's some sort of emergency test at 10 o'clock. So I think everybody's weather radios are going to be going off this morning at 10 a.m. It's only a drill. I don't know if it's the rest of the country or not, or it's just Florida. Tabletop Greek, what's up? Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Big cruise coming up, Shelly. Yep, 32 days. Morning, Miss Paul Thompson. So anyway, tonight, overnight storms tonight. Definitely going to be something to watch overnight tonight. There's your storm brewing. You can see that low pressure. Look at this comma-shaped, so classic, low pressure system. But here's tomorrow morning. There's our skinny little squall line tomorrow morning. That's going to be watched tomorrow. And it's just going to make its way slowly, you know, bringing in storm potential off of that Gulf of Mexico. And what's interesting is here's Friday. So we kind of have another front coming down that's going to push this other one out of the way. But there's Friday morning. So this whole area right here, Thursday, Friday, we're going to see a lingering frontal line with another frontal line approaching. And we're just going to have that chance of storms off and on. But Friday morning, we could get another setup here of another frontal line coming in again. BOGO, again, for the upper Gulf Coast. Tonight, here's your significant tornado parameters. Anything in the blue, purple areas to watch. This is unfortunately overnight again. Starts to weaken a little bit into the early hours tomorrow, but you know, we could see some tornado chances here late this evening into overnight hours across the upper Gulf. So they're watching it. We definitely got an enhanced risk primarily here. Let's take a look at the latest in the orange. And if you look at the upper Louisiana, you kind of see that right here. Boom, right there. This is their storm map generally about right here too. And this is about 10, 11 o'clock tonight, midnight tonight, as our line moves in. So, got to watch that. Spread the word on that. All right. Second thing we're watching. Let's go tropical tidbits. So, what's interesting? All right, let's go to the surface chart map so you can see what I'm talking about here. We got two fronts. We got one front, then they get second front comes along, kind of pushes this other front away. You can kind of see it here. There's This is Friday. Here's Friday. You can see our main front kind of stall, but here comes the secondary front. And this little one's going to push it all through. But what we're seeing here is this crazy little dip here in the jet this weekend that's going to either A, bring a lot of moisture and storms for the East Coast, Outer Banks this weekend, but we're still seeing this, which is really interesting. So here's tropical tidbits. This is the GFS. The secondary front might provide enough pop here to bring some wintry weather. All right, so here's Friday morning. Here's that line pulling up with our approaching next line. But we're going to have a cutoff low possibly forming over the weekend. Here's Saturday morning, and you kind of see it right here. This is Sunday morning. You can see the cutoff low. And what the GFS has been showing a lot of is this wraparound cutoff low with a lot of chances for some wintry weather east of the Smoky Mountains. So it's definitely something that's possible. But, man, we've been seeing consistent runs here now showing snow in South Carolina and North Carolina east of the Smokies. Enough to keep a really close eye on things, okay? So, what's up, Mr. V. Flood from Spring Hill? Tabletop Greek, here you go, man. Good morning, Mr. James Fort, shipmates. Cruising! Tom, we're excited too, buddy. Good morning, Debbie Hardwick. But there you go. I mean, look at that. We could have some snow. Now, the icon is showing the same thing. Here's that cutoff low. Saturday night, Sunday morning. There you go, 1,007 millibar. Nothing, tropical, but definitely interesting possibility of this thing getting a little bit of weird spinning low pressure area. What's interesting is this 540 line really dips south below, meaning a chance for some moisture wrapping around backside, bringing a lot of wintry weather. So very interesting to see that this weekend. If we're going to get those snow totals into Carolinas to watch. The GFS has been extremely excited about that possibility. More runs than not. We could have some ice to worry about possibly. But nonetheless, frontal line gets pushed out by another frontal line this weekend. We're going to get a possibility of a low pressure system developing off of the East Coast, which is going to, bring a lot of crappy weather to the East Coast. And maybe some wintry weather for the Carolinas. Snow totals been all over the place, but man, we've been seeing some wacky numbers, man. 13 inches in Middle Carolinas there, multiple inches down in the South Carolina. So it's definitely worth talking about whether or not it's going to happen or not. But man, 23 inches? That's close to Charlotte. Very unlikely to get 23 inches, but I don't know. But the icon, showing a similar possibilities of snowfall east of the Smokies. So very interesting. This is Sunday morning. So, we got a lot to watch here, if this thing verifies or not. That is the other wacky thing. Now let's look at some wind. So our coastal thing off the East Coast here is going to be interesting. Let's take a look at this real quick. This is going to be, Sunday, and there's our low forming. You can see it very well on the Euro. This is Sunday. So, could be some storms again, like we're saying, on Friday, Saturday across the upper Florida into the southeast. This is Saturday on the Euro, 3 p.m. So we could have that squall line get that final push to the state on the weekend. So we could still see some storms. We got Thursday and Friday, but we could also see Saturday as this front gets its final push through. So again, southeast, Florida, weekend, starting to look like this thing's going to get a little bit of push moisture through the weekend. But then here's what they're all showing. This is the Euro now. So Euro Sunday. Look at that. Storms off the East Coast. We got backside snow possibly. Man, it's looking likely, Snow for Charlotte. middle part of Carolinas. This is the Euro. So we got the Euro, we got the GFS, we got the Icon all on board on this idea of a developing cutoff low off the coast, spinning around, cold Arctic attic air, and stormy conditions across the Outer Banks on Sunday with snow possibly. So that's it's looking likely. I mean, there's Sunday, snow maybe in the rally. So man, confidence is there. We're going to see something happening on the East Coast with snow, wintry weather, storms. Look at 997. We could see some pretty good wind out of that. 997, wherever this thing ends up setting up off the coast. Now, we talked about this on yesterday. We had this similar setup off the East Coast of Florida last week, and it ended up skirting the East Coast, staying off the coast. Well, this one's actually a little more closer to the coast. But look, we're going to see some, some incoming winds here around this low pressure area, and some of these could hit the northern part of the state into Virginia northward, with some significant winds coming in off of the Atlantic. And this would be Sunday noontime, on the Euro. But there you go. I mean, could have let's see, these are 40, 50 mile an hour range gusts. 57. So, very interesting. Keep an eye on that. We'll see. We'll see what they say. Let's look at some wintry. There's a Euro, by the way. So, we got there's the GFS, Euro, both showing over Saturday into Sunday. Big winds, northern part of the Outer Banks this weekend into Virginia northward. So, heavy wind event off the Atlantic for sure this weekend with our low pressure. Let's look at the snowfall potential on the Euro, because we know the Icon, we know the GFS is showing it. Let's see what the old, oh man, look at that, man, even the old Euro is showing it now. So that is confidence. This weekend we're going to see snow. Derek West, I just don't know, buddy. Wet snow, heavy snow, but I mean, even the Euro is showing snow. That's a lot of confidence that we're going to see wintry weather east of the Smoky Mountains this weekend. There's a Euro, GFS, heavy snow. Wow. Temperatures, check this out. I want to look at one more thing. I do got to go. I got a 12:30, but 10:30 appointment I got to get to. Very interesting. I want to post more about this. Look at this. All right, so let's look at the blend of models. Let's look at just North Carolina. Keep it right there for now. Still not it's growing though. This is your blend of all models, but we're still seeing, snow east of Smoky. This takes into all model accounts, so it's definitely trending higher. But look at this Euro, or look at the look at this GFS. We got to show this GFS because this just won't back down. And now we're seeing others. But look at that. God, that would be something else. A foot of snow in Charlotte? Has it ever happened? I don't know, man. That's crazy. Let's see. The GFS is an outlier, but here's Euro. Regardless, the Euro showed a couple inches. I'm telling you what, folks. We got a weather headline brewing here this weekend. I might have to take a trip up there. Might have to. So there you go. And then last but not least, I want to look at temperatures, just show you how cold it's going to get down here in the south. Freezing temperatures in the upper panhandle. But here's your lows. And Saturday night will be the coldest night. And, well, maybe not. Sunday, there we go. Actually, Monday now. Sunday night. No, this is Sunday morning. Actually, a little colder Sunday night. slow down a little bit. All right, here. So your coldest night is Sunday night. And this is what we got. So Saturday night, a little warmer, still in the 40s. Sunday night's the coldest night. There you go. So we're going to be back down in the 30s in Florida on Sunday night. And 40s and 50s down in South Florida. So don't put the socks away quite yet. No, Derek, let's go to Charlotte. I'm always up for a beer. I'd ask Cantori if he wants to go storm chasing this weekend. So, all right. I have got to be short and sweet because I can't miss my appointment. I got to get things ready for Daytona. But hey, what's up? We'll see everybody on Friday. A lot of weather to talk about. Storms today, tonight. Big storms. Frontal line stalling out across upper Gulf, southeast Florida. The next 2 days, possibly down into Saturday. And then, hey, wintry weather, man. Looking very likely east of the Carolinas. It's going to be big. Big. So, all right. Well, we'll see everybody Friday for sure. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good day, Shelly. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.